Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin shortly. Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin. Your live Weather Authority coverage starts right now.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday, and of course, Veterans Day to you as well. And thank you to all of those who have served. We all appreciate you here, of course, at the station. And hopefully, if you are a veteran, you got to come and get some of the donuts that we had here earlier this morning. But for our Veterans Day forecast, it is looking pretty good. If you're going, of course, to any events, or you're just having the day off of work or school and you just want to get outdoors, looks pretty good for it today. Although, like that American flag in this graphic, they will be blowing today, as wind is definitely going to be a factor here as we head into the afternoon. So here's a look at our forecast for today. Temperatures already near 60 in many spots. They will continue to warm up as we head into the afternoon hours. So looking overall very nice out there for today. Again, it's just going to be on the windy side, with even windier conditions expected for tomorrow. But again, plenty of sunshine. It's beautiful out there. We did have some rain overnight. We're very thankful we got at least a little bit, but otherwise today's forecast is just looking beautiful and nice and sunny with those nice warm temperatures. It's also the warmest day we're going to get this week, so enjoy the 60s while we've still got them in the forecast. Now, let's talk about our highs for today. We'll be right around 64 this afternoon in Portland. Some of us even get near 65 degrees. 63 today in Sanford. Will be 62 in Lewiston, as well as in Augusta. So overall, just looking very nice out there for the afternoon. It's just going to be windy. Winds will gust up to 30 to even 35 miles per hour as we head into this afternoon. Definitely will notice that wind factor. Again, because it's so mild, really shouldn't feel too bad out there this afternoon. But again, the winds will definitely be noticeable through the day. Now, today it's windy. Tomorrow, even windier. In fact, blustery out there on Tuesday. We'll see winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour, potentially some spots even seeing stronger gusts than that. And unfortunately, couldn't rule out an isolated power outage or two on Tuesday. So keep that in mind for tomorrow. It'll also be just bone dry. And we've seen so many brush fires all across the region over the past several days. That threat will be there again on Tuesday. So again, not a good idea to be burning anything tomorrow with the very strong winds. And while the winds do die down a bit for Wednesday, still overall looking like a breezy day. Wind definitely a big factor in our forecast this week. We'll continue to see it through the middle of the week, and potentially even more wind late this week as well. So let's talk about what we are expecting for the week ahead. Mild to start off the week, and then we're going to be turning cooler after today. So we've got some big changes on the way. After our Monday, we are going to be seeing much chillier temperatures starting tomorrow. However, lots of sunshine still expected through Thursday. Today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday should all have plenty of sun. And then late this week, watching a coastal storm. It may bring us a soaking rain for the first time since the end of September. It's been a while since we've seen a good amount of rain across the state. So we're keeping our fingers crossed that this Friday storm ends up being something more substantial for us. We can't just keep going on like this with paltry little rain events that don't do much. We need a good soaking. Again, drought has continued to expand across the state, and it will continue to do so until we get that good soaking. Somebody's asking Friday forecast or snow forecast for Friday for the Wilton, Farmington area and all of Maine. We'll talk about that in a minute, but I'm not expecting really any major snow event or anything like that late this week. I think the bigger story is that we finally might get some soaking rain. However, winter weather may end up being a part of that as well. Again, we'll talk about that coming up in just a couple minutes. But what will bring snow sooner to the mountains is going to be tonight. We're actually going to get some snow across the mountains as we head into early on Tuesday. So today, again, it's windy, but it's beautiful, very mild with those highs in the 60s. Heading into tonight as a cold front pushes in, notice those showers up in the mountains and the snow showers as well. We turn things over to snow by Tuesday morning up in the higher elevations. Snow showers will continue to be a factor through the morning, gradually tapering off as we get into Tuesday afternoon. But the higher elevations could see upwards of 3-4 inches in the highest spots, maybe even upwards of 5 inches or so in the highest elevations. Lesser amounts, of course, as you head into lower elevations, but there will be some minor accumulations at the very least of snow up in the mountains. Now, again, tomorrow is very windy. Outside of the mountains, it should be pretty sunny. The mountains, again, are the only spot really getting precipitation tomorrow. And then we wake up on Wednesday with calmer weather, but chilly temperatures going to be down into the 20s as we wake up on Wednesday. So much chillier as we get towards the middle of the week. Although, again, Wednesday's looking beautiful, just much cooler. Look at these afternoon temperatures on Wednesday, upper 30s, low 40s, probably running a little too cool here on this model, but it will be overall pretty chilly with highs in the 40s. So yeah, we get the picture here. Big cool down headed our way towards tomorrow and into the middle of the week. But let's talk about that snow potential through tonight and into tomorrow. Again, there will likely be some light accumulations. If you're listening and watching and you're getting excited for ski season, this is definitely nice to see. Not enough to really, coat the slopes with a major amount of snow, but what it is doing is it's going to turn cold in the mountains. And in fact, every day through the rest of this week, and especially every night, will be below freezing up in the mountains. So even during the day, I was looking at high temperatures up above 3,000 feet. Highs only getting into the low 30s. So we'll be making snow at the ski resorts all week long. I would not be shocked if Sunday River ends up opening this week. I know Sugarloaf is expected to open next Friday, the 22nd. So yeah, if you're looking forward to skiing, it's not too far away, especially with a fairly favorable forecast for snowmaking like we've got in store for this week. And speaking of, let's talk about temperatures. Notice we are largely pretty cool through this week. After today, we'll be near 50 or in the upper 40s tomorrow, mid 40s Wednesday, low to mid 40s for Thursday and Friday. Does look a little milder into the weekend, but not a dramatic warm up or anything like that. Just a little bit warmer on Saturday, but still generally on the cool-ish side of things. So let's talk about our late week chance for some wet weather. Again, we are really, really wanting a good rain. Our commenter here says, yeah, we need the rain badly. Very, very true. We desperately need some rain, and we're really hoping to get a good soaking on Friday. Again, we are sunny until then. Today through Thursday, looking nice and sunny, and again, chilly, but looking beautiful with high pressure in place. That should keep us pretty nice. By Friday, though, notice this storm offshore, this coastal storm, it's going to get pushed back to the west towards Maine. And while there is still a lot of uncertainty when it comes to amounts of rainfall and exactly what the storm will do, is wind a component? Are we going to see coastal flooding issues? That remains to be seen, but there's at least the possibility of potentially all of that on the table. So we're going to continue to watch this storm, hoping to have a little bit of a better idea tomorrow as models, while most of them show at least something moving into Maine, there's a wide variation between heavy rain that actually puts a dent in the drought or just some scattered showers like we've been seeing lately. So again, stay tuned for this one, but this is our best potential for soaking rain that we've seen in a while. Again, this coastal storm moves in. There may be a mountain snow component as well. I know you were asking about that, about the Wilton Farmington area and all of Maine on Friday. Again, not a slam dunk that we're going to get a lot of wintry weather out of this, but there's the possibility some wintry weather comes out of this. So again, I wouldn't get your hopes up that we're going to get a lot of snow or anything like that, but there is the possibility in the mountains it could end up producing some snow. Now, it may also be that it persists into Saturday. Again, Friday looks like the wet day, but there may be some showers that do persist into Saturday as this low pressure sort of spins nearby. We're entering a more blocked up pattern as we get into this weekend. So it's going to sort of keep that system nearby and potentially keep us unsettled as well. Now, similar story when it comes to rainfall. I would say don't get married to these totals or don't jump onto these totals as if they're going to exactly happen. Just giving a depiction of the possibility here for a more widespread rain. And while it doesn't look like much right now, a quarter to a half an inch of rainfall, that would be more than we've seen in quite some time here. And there is definitely the potential for this to trend a little bit higher. So again, stay tuned for this Friday storm. It may be the best shot at getting a more substantial amount of rain than we have seen in quite some time. So let's get a look at our 7-day forecast. You can see after today, we are much cooler tomorrow, about 15 degrees cooler on Tuesday with high temperatures in the upper 40s or low 50s. Again, very windy tomorrow. Use a lot of caution if you're going to be burning. And of course, just be very careful with sparks, that sort of thing. Fires will spread quickly on Tuesday. Wednesday, still a bit breezy, but beautifully sunny. Highs in the mid 40s, so quite cool. And notice those overnight temperatures well down into the 20s, especially Wednesday night. Thursday, looking nice and sunny, at least for part of the day, probably seeing an increase in clouds towards the afternoon. And then Friday, again, chance for rain. Hoping to have a better idea of how much rain we're expecting by the time we get into tomorrow. So stay tuned. Again, we should certainly have a better idea over the next couple days with what we're expecting on Friday. If you're away from the coast, yeah, we're going to be cold. I mentioned this earlier, ski resorts making snow. This is a great forecast for them with the overnight temperatures remaining below freezing, and even the daytime temperatures on a couple days this week remaining below freezing up in the mountains. So good news for them, and they may even get a little more snow late this week with the system that has the chance to bring us all some rain. So again, we're closely watching that. We're closely watching the potential for that rain late this week, so stay tuned. And of course, we will keep you posted on any major changes and what we're expecting with that late week system. So have a great Veterans Day, everybody. Again, make sure you thank the veteran in your life for their service today and enjoy that beautiful weather. We're in the 60s today. I don't see any signs of warmth like that anytime super soon. So get out and enjoy the nice mild weather while we've got it. Have a great day, everybody, and have a great week as well.
Live, interactive CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority coverage for your next Maine adventure has been sponsored by Rennie's.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23.